video number 32 of 200 videos in 100 days. So I'm getting a lot of questions right now as to what's causing the interest rates to be what they are currently. So I wanted to talk about that for just a second in some hopefully very English terms. Typically when you ask me, hey, what are the interest rates right now? What you mean is, what interest rate can you give me on my loan? And so what I tell you is, well, that depends, because the factors for giving you an interest rate are based upon the loan amount, the credit score that you have, your ratios for that debt to income ratio we talked about in a few videos before, the loan type that you go with, whether if it's FHA or conventional or VA or USDA, the property type, how many assets, how much assets that you have, different things like that. So all of that can affect your actual interest rate. So the other interest rate that we would talk about is kind of like the world's interest rate, like the daily interest rate is what it's called. And this is influenced by a different amount of things. So some of that is the inflammatory pressure. And what that is the possible future like erosion or increase in the value of money. Another thing is world events. Things happening in the world make the interest rates move around. So not only do we have crazy virus happening, going around, causing all kinds of chaos, but we're also in an election year. Presidential election. I call that a world event. That makes it move. The stock market, so when it starts to sway really far one way or far the other, that causes interest rates to fluctuate. Then we got economic data. These are reports that are highlighting the state of our economy and how things are going in our world. And this comes from the federal government department and private entities. So all of these things together are what start to make the interest rates start to move. So it's really this collective thing of a bunch of different parties like in our world that make all of this interest rate stuff move.